Well, good evening everybody and welcome to the FIFA 21 VPG ePro Cup final between Besiktas and Be Amazed. These two teams have battled and beaten all of their knockout opponents since the round of 128. All of those teams from the Championship and Premier Divisions too, and to be within a shot of winning the first ever VPG ePro Cup along with a tasty cash prize of £150. Very shortly, I'll go through the starting lineups for each team, which they have kindly sent to myself and Delosa before kickoff, and we'll also go through each team's path on their individual roads to tonight's final. It is a one-leg final this evening, so if we do not have a winner after 90 minutes, we will play another 30, and then if it's still level, we will have the dreaded penalty shootout, but it does provide some great entertainment. Both managers have been very cooperative and great in terms of helping us with some details to set up this stream. Thank you to the Besiktas manager for allowing us to use his stream. Also, we are fully aware that many VPG teams and players are playing right now, so a lot of people will be viewing this after it has actually finished, but that's not a problem. I hope these teams on the pitch tonight bring some great football and can provide some good highlights for everybody to watch. My name is Limmy, Captain Limmy. I'll be providing the commentary tonight on my own, and I just want to thank you, Delosa, for the opportunity. And we're also streaming to YouTube tonight, as Delosa wants to open up this side of casting, in particular to the YouTube scene. Also, there may be some problems. It's the first time I've done OBS in a while. Please give any feedback, constructive or positive. It would be great, and hopefully a few mistakes tonight mean no mistakes in the future. Let's first of all go through their paths to the final. And we'll start with Besiktas, as they've been branded as the home team for this evening. So here we go then. So this is Besiktas' journey to the final. So they beat La Bestia 4-2 in the round of 128. Then they beat Predators 1-0 in the round of 64. In the round of 32, they beat R3D Galacticos 4-2. In the round of 16, they beat Criminal SQD 1-0. Quite a lot of clean sheets here. Quarter final, Imperia Esports, they beat 6-0. 6-0 in a quarter final, that's a statement. And in the semi final, Besiktas beat Aragon Barrio 1-0. And that was their journey to the final, in which they play Be Amazed tonight. The opponent's cup run to the final is started off beating Black Bulls 2-1 in the round of 128. Can I just quickly say, Be Amazed logo is unbelievable. I don't know if that's been made by somebody, but and in the round of 64, they beat 11 Gods 2-1. Galaxy Schools in the round of 32, they beat them 1-0. So quite close scores here. In the round of 16, they beat Digital Sports 2-0. In the quarter final, they beat New Diamonds 5-1. So as you can see, both teams having a pretty stellar quarter final. And in the semi final, Be Amazed beat Heads Up 1-0. And Besiktas beat their opponent 1-0 too. So both of the teams getting the same semi-final results, and both making it to tonight's final for the first ePro Cup and £150. And I believe at the moment Besiktas are in a friendly, so they'll be getting ready shortly. I've also told them to give me a quick message when they are searching, so we are fully aware of when they'll be going in. So that's their road to the finals, everybody. Let's have a look at their starting 11s, which they submitted to Delosa, and then he made these amazing graphics for us this evening. So here is Besiktas' starting 11. So looking at the positions, it's a 3-5-2 with the Mauri in goalkeeper, and we've got the centre backs of Serdar Vangeli, Hussein, and we've got the CDMs of Sem and G. Left mid, Owner. Right mid, Memo. We've got Ali and Cam. And we've got the two strikers of Fard and Emre Y. So that's Besiktas' lineup. I don't think I know any of those players. I do know a lot of Be Amazed, which you'll see in a second. So I'm hoping for them to show us what they can do. They've got to the final. Now we've got to do the last hard bit. and see what we can do on the picks. So that'll be interesting. We'll go back to that in a second. Here's BMA starting 11. Now, a lot of these have done other leagues, and I know every single one of these, and I know what they could do. We got Psycho in net, we got Morg, Kimson, and Team Only Me. Kimson and Team Only Me at centre backs. When we got Morg left back, Hobnob right back. So it's a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, this formation. We got Freddy in CDM, Mads and Tony covering the centre mids left and right. We got Dead Power at Cam, and we got Stefanio and KD are two strikers, and that is a pretty deadly team. I'm sure the Besiktas starting 11 is pretty deadly too, but this BMA's team, I know how strong they are. And we'll see what happens this evening. We should all be in for a good game of FIFA. And like I said, it is only one leg this evening. So at the moment, as it stands, Besiktas has just backed out of their friendly, and they'll just be loading up in their lobby at the moment. And also, if you're watching this stream while playing for your own teams, good luck in your games tonight as well. I was meant to be maybe filling in for QPR tonight, but commentary is my thing, so I thought, why not? Let's jump in the commentary box and cover a cup final. So I'm just trying to get some communication from the managers about, how long is it going to take before we get into the game. I can keep switching between these graphics. At the moment, of course, we have this the final graphic of the two teams, and yeah, how cool is it if the Besiktas team is a proper affiliation of the real life Besiktas team? I think that's how it works. That's pretty amazing if you ask me. Right, we'll put that on for a second. I'm just going to get a quick message off the managers. And yeah, what I will do very quickly is I'm going to play the song one more time. And then when the managers give me a heads up that they're ready to go, I'll turn the music off and I'll come straight back. Alright, so yeah, we won't be long to go. I think they're both lobbying up now, so in a couple of minutes we'll get into the game. Thank you for your patience. Alright everybody, it's now time to get the ePro Cup final underway. We'll get you in now everybody, and we've got a VPG overlay provided as well. There you go, Besiktas versus Be Amazed, and the prize £150. It's not bad money if you can get it, is it? And yeah, so it's 720p on the Besiktas manager side. It should still be a good enough quality. Here we see him having a couple of finesse shots in arena, getting ready for the match. Alongside me on my mobile device, we have the lineups as well to help us along the way. And here we go. I don't think there's any volume. Let's see. Oh, there is volume. Yes. Oh, I think we're backing out. I think someone must have had a connection issue. What language is that? I know Besiktas is from Istanbul, which is Turkish, so I'm guessing it's Turkish. So we're backing out. And I'm guessing that was just for a connection issue. I'm sure I'll be told in the chat in a second by the managers. And while that happens, we will await their second re-lobby joining. Let's have a look. Yeah, so one of the managers to say maybe a disconnect. We are backing out, which is fair enough, isn't it? It all happens. So I guess, I don't know how long it's going to take them to get back in. It probably shouldn't take very long. And we'll just wait here, everybody. Probably should play the music, but I'm pretty sure we'll get into it straight away. Hopefully our patience will be rewarded with a brilliant FIFA match. Hopefully. That's the plan, isn't it? That is the plan. Thank you all for tuning in as well, by the way. Thank you to all those people that may watch this after it has finished, because like I said before, I'm aware most of you will be playing right now, playing in your league and trying to win. I'm pretty sure it's going to be close to the end of the season before the Christmas break. Could be wrong. But I know quite a few new seasons start in January 2021. Delosa has been sending me a few project ideas, and yeah, it looks great for VPG from 2021 onwards, and I look forward to be a part of it. And yeah, it's gone massively, to be fair. So there is a tiny bit of a delay, so I'll play the music one more time, everybody, and then I'll stop the music when we're into the game, and hopefully, second time lucky, we won't have a disconnect. Again, thank you for your patience. Well, it was a short brief of music, but we're back in the game. So I'll swap you over to the screen right about now. There you go. We've got the VPG overlays on that too. And then I should be able to go like that. And hopefully everything is okay. Here we go then. Hopefully there's not a back out second time lucky. And we get the ePro Cup final underway. Be Amazed with the kickoff, and Serda from Besiktas with the header out. We have the Besiktas manager offering the stream if you've just joined us. So all the colours that you see, turquoise, orange, grey, pink, everything. That's the Besiktas team. In the white, we have the Be Amazed team in the yellow. One leg final, and again, it's another back out, another disconnect. And the Besiktas manager just saying there's another disconnect in the manager chat. Our cam, apparently, according to Besiktas. So, again, there's no point in me talking rubbish. You might as well listen to a song. It's going to be the same song. I've got to be careful with the copyright stuff. I got sent a song that doesn't get copyrighted, so there you go. So hopefully, third time lucky, it works. Yeah, I'll put the music on while we get into the game. Again, thank you for your patience. Alrighty, third time lucky everybody. We're about to go in. Hopefully no one gets a disconnect. I don't know if it's like a Turkish team versus a Norwegian team or an English team. I don't know. It's got the Norwegian flag. I don't know if it's some server issues, I'm guessing. But here we go. We're in. Hopefully there's no DCs. I don't see anyone that's not here, which is great. So we can crack on into the ePro Cup final. And let's see what kind of football these two teams put on. We've got a very wide, zoomed out co-op view, so we can see most of the pitch, which is great. So here we go then, Stefanio, left-hand side, passes it back to Pitbull. What a name. Oh, he's got the player names. I like that. And it should be an easy pick-up by Morris. So these are not exactly the PSN names. It's their player names. But it all works. It all works. Big kick long. Good header by Freddie. A heady by Freddie. There we go. Owner. Little slight dribble, gets intercepted by Osan quite quickly, and he's got a bit of space to work with. A cheeky pass to KD there. He's not young, I can guarantee you that. To the side, and nearly intercepted. Still keeps hold of the ball. 6 minutes in, nothing too major. And I've seen in many finals, Champions League finals, World Cup finals on other leagues, that the best teams normally have very equal things, low amount of goals and low chances, and we've got to take the chances that we get. And a lot of teams play the first half to try and get to learn each other a little bit and see what they can do a little bit later on in terms of tactics and stuff. Stefanio's got a bit of space to work with. It's not the best pass, and Serda gets the ball away pretty well, and Turan gets intercepted by Emre, and it's a Be Amazed throw-in in the Besiktas half. And I was looking at, before this game, a couple of VPG's videos on the YouTube, which I highly recommend you check. They had lots of goals of the week, goals of the season, highlights from high-tier games. This is, of course, a high-tier game. I don't know what Delos' plan is. I know it's a go up as a video. Maybe some highlights on top of it as well, depending on how many highlights there are, and depending on how many goals and good situations there will be. Freddie, L1 triangle, up down the wing, good play to Owner, and it's an inside pass to G. Now he's got some time to pass it to Vangeli, out to Zinko, first time to Emre Sahin, he tries to go back to his teammate, but it didn't quite go as planned. Out to Stefanio. He's got a bit of space here. It's a rollover and a step in, and Serda with the clearance. And I said before, I know every single one of the Be Amazed players. I don't know any of the Besiktas players, so I'm very interested to see how they perform this evening, and what they can do under pressure in a final where there is a cash prize available. Emre back to G. Sam, a lot of good possession football from Besiktas early on. Memo to Emre, back to Memo, and a couple of step overs and fake shots, I guess, to Ozan, who's done 3 or 4 interceptions already in the first 20. KD tries to run past Sam, and didn't quite go to plan. Leroy with the throw-in. KD can't quite find his teammate, so Ono picks it up well. Emre, first time to Mo. He's got a bit of space on his left-hand side. He's being pressured by the centre-back, or the right-back at that point. It's a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow for Be Amazed, and a 3-5-2 for Besiktas. Whether they change that up later, that is yet to be seen. But that's what they submitted as their lineups for tonight. Ono's going to fake throw that, because if he would have thrown it in the middle, it would have been intercepted. So good header by Leroy. Osan's always been there right in the middle, picking up every pass so far. Fura. Pass misplaced to G. That's a good pass out to Owner. And we're seeing quite a lot of Owner on the ball. This bright turquoise colour. He can't really miss him. Gustavo at the back. And there's Freddie. Good pass to Magetburn, back to Gustavo, left hand side now, and Pitbull's pro couldn't seem to pick up that ball, and he couldn't go anywhere with it, unfortunately. And good header by Vangeli. G into Sahin in the middle, bit of room to work with, but Gustavo is there blocking out the pass, exactly what he needs to do. And the first touch for Psycho in goal for Be Amazed. Been everywhere, Psycho. Pretty much won everything you possibly can. It's a good over-the-top ball. The keeper's going to be there. He backs off a little bit. Steph goes for the chip. And the chip is just wide. A bit of a scary moment for Mauri, the Besiktas keeper. He didn't quite know whether he was going to get it or not. And don't worry, I'm a keeper. I've been in that position many times. And Steph is probably saying to himself, how didn't he go in? Was it harder to miss? I know chips are not the easiest thing to do, but he probably could have done better. Here's Steph, inside pass to KD. Does a couple of step overs and a switchback, but it goes. It's a good tackle in the end. I don't know who made the tackle, but it was a good tackle, and it stopped KD from doing what he wants to do when he has time on the ball. Mega, Steph, back to Freddie, first time, and Owner intercepts well, and can Besiktas break from it. Emre does a little twizzle on the ball, back to Sem, and back to himself, and he tries to pass it back. A little bit of luck from Sem going through the middle, but comes back out. Sahin tries to play a ball round the left back's position, but it couldn't get through. But luckily, Honor came back out with the ball. So here's Emre, first time to Sam, back out to the left hand side where Owner's got a bit of space here, tries to go with an inside pass. Freddie intercepts it strongly. KD, oh, that's a nice skill move. I'm not very good with skills, ladies and gentlemen. That's the only thing I'm not good at, basically. I don't know the skills. That's a good pass to Pitbull, inside to Steph, I believe it was. Good tackle, interception. G picks it up. Can he get it out? He absolutely wallops it. A little bit too hard though, and the striker can't quite get there. Fard, I believe that striker was. Could have been Emre, but I think he's playing more of a left striker role. Pitbull out to KD, and he's nice skill there. Past the man in orange, and Pitbull's running down the left hand side. Can he do anything from here? Tries to pass it back. G does well. That's a couple of good interceptions in the past 5 minutes. He tries to chip it out, but Freddie is in the best place to intercept it. Ozan into the middle. KD's doing a lot of skills. That's a good block. I think 2 people blocked it, and the Pylon on the pressure here. Be amazed. It goes for a back post. The keeper punches it well, and Morris keeps that clean sheet for now. And Be Amazed piling on the quick passing pressure in the past 10 minutes. But what can Besiktas do on the... It's kind of a counter, but Be Amazed had men back. Sahin intercepts well from Gustavo, plays it pretty much in a straight line to Zinio, and he's going to play it straight into Gustavo's feet, and he's going to clear that ball down the left-hand side. But it's a good header by Vangeli, and that is the half-time whistle, everybody. And it is still 0-0. But there were chances. Stefanio's chip, a couple of good blocks from the Besiktas defence from KD, and I think it was Ozan, but it might have been someone else. And also at the same time, Besiktas haven't really tested Be Amazed's keeper, Mr. Psycho. All Psycho had to do that half was pass one ball. So Besiktas have got to do a little bit more going forward. Besiktas look a little bit better on the ball in terms of moving out, but in the final third, of course, Be Amazed look pretty threatening, and someone's going to have to budge, and someone's going to have to do a little bit more to try and get a goal in this game. I am getting the vibe it's going to be a 1-goal game, but I hope I'm wrong. Maybe a team scoring might open up the other team and let them attack a little bit more. I don't know, does the overlay cover the score? I guess it does. Okay, well, I'll update you with the time as we go. Don't worry. Right, Memo has the ball in the middle to Sem, to Sahin, tackled by Mageba. Who is Mageba? It might be Team Only that. I might be wrong. Serdar, the man who's providing the stream. Thank you so much. It's a questionable chip back to him though, but he recovers well with a strong challenge. Yes, thank you very much for your stream, sir. I appreciate it. I know KD's probably streaming for BMAs as well, and his players will be able to watch that later. KD, speaking of him, on the ball, Pitbull, Freddie, first time out to the right hand side. Ozan tries to pass it in, read well by Hussein, and it's a long clearance, and I don't know how Memo's just won my header, because he's probably the smallest man on the pitch, but he has won my header, and it's a great ball to KD, who's got a tiny bit of space to work with. Can he make it count? KD inside to Steph. Finish shot. Top right corner. Stefanio doesn't think twice about putting it in the top bins. And that's Be Amazed leading 1-0. Besiktas couldn't quite get the block in. And will that now open up Besiktas to a little bit more attacking football? They've got to do something to try and equalise this game again. And it looks like they're going long straight away to try and get themselves up the pitch. Memo wins a second header somehow against that Be Amazed back line. The pass to KD is a little bit too powerful, so that goes out of play. Honor is intercepted by Ozan. KD's had a lot of the ball just at the end of the second half and the start of this sorry, the end of the first half and the start of the second half, from Magetba to Ozan to Steph, and his pass is quite misplaced, and he's in with the clearance. It's a great clearance as well, because Emre has got a bit of time here to pass it into Sahin. First time to G, out to the right hand side again by Orhan. Emre, Memo, first time passing to Sem. Can he have a shot? Oh, maybe he should have had a shot. He tried to play it inside, and Psycho, the keeper, read it well. The blue-haired monster, and came out and collected it. Sam does well to intercept from the keeper's pass and a second touch from his midfielder, and can Freddie tackle him? Not quite. Owner with a small dribble to try and get out of space, and G is just in the right place at the right time to try and intercept it. Memo into Owner, can't quite get past Leroy. Who is Leroy? I'd love to know who that is. Is that Morg? Kimson? Might have been Kinson, actually, Leroy. Sem to Sign to Emre. First time to Memo. This is nice. For Owner's shot. It's a rebound. It's in. Besiktas have equalised. It's not offside. And we have a 1-1 in the ePro Cup final. The keeper's save was not too bad, but it kind of rebounded straight to Memo, who bangs in the rebound. To be fair, it was harder to miss, but it's 1-1, and Be Amazed have more work to do with 25 minutes to go. 65 minutes have passed. So, yeah, back to the draw. We all love a penalty shootout, really, don't we? Come on, we all do. I think many finals that I've casted have been penalty shootouts. So, it wouldn't surprise me if there was. But that's not a bad thing. Good winner of the header by Sam. Sahin, first time to Emre. Besiktas are trying to get into the game here. Oh, I thought it was a good tackle by Kimson. Okay, it wasn't for that tackle. Never mind. Comes back to just at the start of Be Amazed's third of the pitch. I was going to say Kimson's tackle was pretty good, but that was, of course, just outside the semicircle. So, yeah, so the free kick here, it's quite far away, 32 metres. It's going to be some type of play, I guess. Memo chips it up to the back post. Oh, the captain and the streamer tried to get a header on that. Inside to Emre. Is it going to go inside again? It is, but Freddie put himself in the best position possible. Magetba not with the best touch. It's out to young KD. It might be a 3v2 here, and Steph's versus Vengeli at the back. Passes it into KD. Could be a good opportunity, and it's just... I think it was a block in the end from KD's shot. I think he was trying to go near post, KD. But it's a good tackle. Magetba into the box. Good header by Gustavo. It's an easy save for Moy. 18 minutes to go, everybody. 72 minutes have passed. And it's a big kick out to Memo, who doesn't win it for the third time. Gustavo does well from that. KD has moved much more wider in this half. Maybe to try something different. And he gets fouled by the left back. Or the left mid, shall I say, tracking back to help. 3-5-2, remember. For Besiktas, 73rd and a half minute. Here we go, and free kick. It goes to the outside of the box. Gustavo passes it in. Steph! 2 shots, 2 goals. And that, I don't know if he meant that, by the way, but that was a brilliantly executed free kick. They're probably going to skip the replay. Yeah, of course they would. Chipped it in. Passed it into the middle. Steph on the half volley, I guess. Finesses it into the top right, just like he did on his first goal. And Besiktas have work to do in this final. And here they come again. Memo to Owner. Is he going to go back post? He passes it inside, and Pitbull does well to recover. And it's a long ball out. Not very accurate, though. And it's a Besiktas throw-in. Husi, Owner, Sam, Emre intercepted by Freddie, but Zeno gets it back. Here's Memo, fake shot. Can he do something with it? It's a skill move, and 5 or 6 Be Amazed players scrambling to get the block in, and they dig. Stefano plays a ball over the top, and Serda does well to try and recover. He does recover well, and the keeper absolutely launches it out of play, which is not what the team quite wants. They need to get the ball higher than that and on possession. Magetba can play a ball through. It might just be offside. It might not be offside. Can he wrap the game up? It is offside. I was going to say it did look offside. And the linesman thought, yeah, we'll give the Besiktas players a mini heart attack. But it is all good. Besiktas need one. It's 82 minutes, everybody. It's 8 minutes to go for Besiktas to equalise. Or Be Amazed to just finish it off with another goal. We'll find out. Here's Emre, cuts back. Here's Memo, tries to do a skill move. That's a foul, ref. And it is a foul. And Ozan gives away a foul just on the outside of the box. Have Besiktas got a plan here to try and score with 6 minutes plus stoppage time on the clock? Let's see what their plan is, everybody. And let's see if it works and pays off. So it's inside to Sahin, back to Memo, back post. I like this volley. It was a miss. I thought it was saved. It was a miss. But it was a great idea. And Besiktas are causing problems here. And they need to. And they need to make one count. 85 minutes on the clock. And Vangeli loses the header. KD tries to run past Serda, but he does well to recover. G loses the ball in not the best position. Steph has got some room, and Steph's on fire this game. 2 shots, 2 goals. Don't give him any space. Memo intercepted, but comes out to Chem. To the left back of Husi. Or left me, shall I say. Owner to Sam. To G. Back to Sam. Memo. And Leroy does well, but intercepted by Owner. Is it a chance for Sahin? Is it a chance for Memo? He's already had a shot and missed. Who's it falling to here? And Pitbull gets it away. I don't know who Pitbull is. It's definitely not Freddie. Could be Kimson or Team Only. I'm not too sure. And we're into stoppage time, everybody. We've got 3 minutes of stoppage time. We've had 1 minute of it. And Besiktas need to get the ball forward or they're going to lose. How KD has still kept that ball in and done that skill and got absolutely cropped by the man on the stream, Mr. Serda. And Besiktas have 1 minute and 10 seconds of FIFA time, which is not a lot, to try and get that ball to the other side. And it's past to Stefinho. He's going to do a little bit of corner stuff, but he tries to go inside and no one can really tackle him. That is a corner. And it's 93rd out of 93rd, everybody. I think Besiktas have run out of time to get the ball forward. And of course, they're going to play it short. Why wouldn't you? It's another corner for Be Amazed. And 2 goals from Stefinho. Looks to have done everything that is required. And there you go. The final whistle has gone. And Be Amazed are the first ever ePro Cup final champions. £150 go to them. But Besiktas put up not a bad fight. Look, they had 8 shots, and most of them coming in the second half, of course. Pretty equal possession. 15 tackles for Be Amazed, 18 for Besiktas. It's not bad. Not bad. It was just the free kick that destroyed Besiktas' chances in the end, and it was a pretty good free kick as well. So congratulations to Be Amazed. They are the ePro Cup final for the first ever time champions. And thank you to Besiktas and Be Amazed for putting on not a bad game of FIFA. So that is Besiktas' cup run over. It is Be Amazed Cup run triumph and the Esports Pro Cup. I'll play some music with the highlights over the top. Once those highlights are gone, we will close down the stream. And thank you so much for everybody that watched the stream. And thank you so much for anyone who watches this after it has been put up as a video. VPG, as I said at the start, plans to put more stuff on YouTube, and most of that stuff will begin in January 2021. Stay safe, stay well, have a good night, and we'll catch you on the next one.